This is the English Literature Web YouTube channel. I am Professor L.B.Gayakawad who is teaching here about the poem Sleep by Philip Sidney. This is the part 3rd and the video number 28. In this poem, Philip Sidney says that the sleep is an estate of the poor people. Remember, he calls here that the sleep is the estate, possession and property of the poor men, as the poor men have no money because they are always moneyless, means they are always poor people and they suffer only from the tensions of life because they do not get any kind of money from any source, and that's why they are always in the pathetic situation. It means the poor people go through poverty always. They are poor but not the beggars, but they don't fulfill their needs. Remember, the poor people are the poor people. They are not called the beggars, but still the poor people do not fulfill, do not cover their needs, and that's why here the poet says that when the problems of the poverty come in front of the poor people, they become very unhappy and they sleep permanently. It means that they die permanently. And so the poet says that the poor go into the sleep, that is, they never get up and die of their cares and worries only. And in this way, all the cares of the poor people make them die because they do not fulfill their worries and they go into the permanent sleep, that is called the death. Means they can also commit the suicides because of the problems in their life, because of their economical situation. They look at rich men's faces. It means that always the poor people know that the rich people will help them, but the rich people are corrupt or are very selfish, and that's why the rich people do not help the poor people, and that's why the condition of the poor people becomes very serious and they go through the problems, and those problems makes them very thoughtful, and finally they embrace their deaths, that is called the suicides. And in this way, here this sleep is the suicide or this sleep is the death, permanent death, and that's why here the poet has said that the poor people go to the sleep permanently because of their economical situation, because their economical situation is very poor. It means they expect help from the rich people, but these rich people do not help them, as the rich people are very selfish of their money, because the rich people are proud of their money or proud of their situation, position, and that's why they do not help the poor people. They have no heart to help the poor people. Remember, the rich people are heartless, and that's why they do not help the poor people. Finally, the poor people sleep, that is, they die. According to the poet, the rich people do not help the poor people, and that's why the poor people die finally. Therefore, the poet feels that the sleep is the estate of the poor people. Only the sleep frees the poor people from their cares and worries. Remember, it is only the sleep which makes free the poor men from their tensions and worries in the life. The rich people increase the worries of the poor people, according to the poet. The sleep ends their worries permanently, and so the poor people embrace the sleep by seeing bored of these people's practice wrongly. In short, Sidney says that the poor people love the suicide easily due to the cares and worries. Thus, Philip Sidney puts before us the true picture of the society. The rich people feel the poor people, the dolls in the hands of theirs. And in this way, I will say here finally that we have finished the topic part 3, video number 28 of the poem Sleep. Again, we will come together with a new poem. Till then, thank you very much.